And now, once again, from our Dynamic Life Cycle Innovations Incorporated family interview area, here is Joni Smith.
Well, thank you so much. Verve, a credit union, is here. Hi, you guys. You know, Verve is part of Credit Union for Kids, a national partner of CMN Hospitals. Thank you for spending part of your Thursday with us. So what we need to do, Blood Center of Wisconsin phone number is 608-784-KIDS. That's 5437. And we have two very special people joining us today in the interview area. Leah is here and Rosanna. Hi, you two.
Hi.
Well, good morning. 11-year-old beautiful Leah. Yep, yes. And you're missing school this morning.
Yes.
You feel bad about that? Oh, you got a thumbs up. Okay. All right. Well, we're here for a couple different reasons. First of all, we're here to get to know you. And, you know, we can get to know you by you sharing your stories. And sometimes that's easy for some people. Sometimes it's kind of difficult for some people. But the point is, if we can have others learn more about what goes on with you guys, it'll help us all understand Children's Miracle Network hospitals a little better and what they can do to help people. So, Mom, let's start. Rosanna, let's start with you noticed Leah with a little bit of a limp. Is that how it started?
Yes. It would have been roughly about 2016.
Okay.
We had noticed that she had a limp going on, and something just didn't seem right. So
you felt it was something more than like
it had to have been something more. I mean, I didn't really feel anything, but October 2016, we took her in. She had some imaging done. We noticed a little bit of calcium on the femur bone, and so I mean, something that we had to keep an eye on with what her doctor had said.
Okay.
Well, we kind of noticed it was getting bigger, and we actually noticed a little bit of a lump now. So February 2017, roughly, we found it right away. We brought her into surgery down in Madison Children's Hospital. They had removed it. Well, come to find out, it was actually growing into the quad muscle. So when they removed it, it was the 8-centimeter, what they call a fava tumor, as Leah would know what it is.
Leah.
Fibroadipose vascular anomaly.
There you go.
That's what it is.
Yep, the fibroadipose vascular anomaly.
Yeah.
You know what? No little 11-year-old should have to know that word.
Not at all.
I know.
Not at all. This girl is inspiring, though. She inspires me daily. So with the surgery, obviously there were some complications. Towards the end of February, she was admitted. I think more pain control. She had the fevers going on, just really sharp pain. I know, like, we've dealt with physical therapy over and over and over, and it's not over yet. The journey still continues.
What is physical therapy? What is that for right now?
Right now, it's just to help her gain her mobility back.
It makes my quad muscle come back. It makes my legs stronger.
Okay.
So I'm able to walk better and stuff.
That's good. Does physical therapy hurt, honey?
Yeah.
Does it? Is it hard to go in for your appointments?
No, I'm really used to it by now.
Okay. You're used to it. You're used to the pain.
And that's something no child should ever be used to. As a mom of 12 years, for the first time, I was really scared. I cried because no kid should ever have to do that. But I mean, you know, with Children's Miracle Network being here, they have been tremendous. Like, when you go through all this as a single mom, you don't know what you're going to expect. And Children's Miracle Network has been there to ease my mind and ease my tears on how I'd be able to afford a commode for her, because at home we have the stairs. And with the 5 surgeries that she had, soon to be 6, she can't bend that leg to a full like we can. So it's still hard for her to do the normal kids things that she would. She can't ride a bike very good. She can't run. The stairs were a big issue, but then again, Children's Miracle Network helped me figure out how to get the commode, helped me figure out how to get the wheelchair, because I had to give up my car to get the wheelchair, but Children's Miracle Network.
So your choice was your car or a wheelchair for Leah?
Yes, yep. Okay. And Children's Miracle Network was there. They helped me with the transportation, even though I didn't get the car and I went with the wheelchair. They helped me with the best, you know, it's just more the transportation that they help with, the commode. Not only financially, but emotionally, all the social workers have been there. I cannot tell you how many times I cried to all the social workers, and just the fact that they were there to tell me it's going to be okay, what to expect.
Well, you know, peace of mind has a great value.
It really is.
Yep.
It really does.
It really
and
does.
The Children's Miracle Network has been amazing. I can't tell you just the amount of support from them and the community all together. It's just amazing.
So it's time to pick up the phone, the Blood Center of Wisconsin phone bank, and the call would be to 608-784-KIDS. That's 5437. Leah, I got a couple of questions for you. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. First of all, tell me some of the things that you love doing.
Well, I play the violin, and
You play the violin? Wow.
and I'm in gymnastics, and I just
What do you
like,
enjoy in gymnastics? What's your favorite thing to do? Somersaults?
I like going on the balance beams 'cause it's
On the balance beam.
easy.
Nice.
She's
I
really
see
good
here
at it.
there is something about you like to cook. Is that right?
hmm
Okay. What do you like to cook?
A lot of things. Sometimes I just get really bored and I just like find something to do, and I just cook something.
You go right to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. And then another thing I understand that you like to do, you like to sleep in on Saturdays. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Listen to those phones ring at 608-784-KIDS, 5437. That's the Blood Center of Wisconsin phone bank and the phone number. So what's next? You have a surgery coming up for Leah?
What's next? November 2nd, she does have some more of the tumors coming in on her back. We do have an appointment November 2nd to discuss something. It's almost similar to like a pre-op appointment to discuss what they will do about the tumors coming in on her back. They're going to try a sclerotherapy. And
I don't understand what that is.
basically, it's a dye that they inject into the tumors. It's more of a less invasive procedure. And that dye is supposed to help shrink these tumors down. So we're hoping that that works. If not, then we'll have to go another route with the surgery procedure on physically removing them from the back.
Well, right now we're looking for 5 generous calls to come in with the pledges. We have 1. I hear them talking on the phones over there. So action is happening on our Blood Center of Wisconsin phone bank, and the number is 608-784-KIDS. We really want to put our volunteers from Verb Credit Union to work. So what would you say to somebody waiting to call in with their pledge? What would you say to them to help them make that decision?
Well, I would say, I mean, just think about, it's not only about Leah, it's about all the kids in the neighborhood. It's about, the single parents trying to gain the help, trying to get help to make their children better. There's a lot of kids that have it a lot worse than Leah does. It's more of the struggles. I mean, the support. I mean, I'm really just speechless when it comes to it.
No, you're anything but speechless. You're doing a great job with telling us your story. You're doing a fantastic job. And you use the word many times with support.
Mm-hmm.
And I think being able to pick up the phone and have somebody say, look, here's an idea, here's a plan, and, here's some help the Children's Miracle Network hospitals can do.
I mean, it's really comforting. It really is. They've eased so much. They made things more bearable and less stressful. And knowing that the next appointment's coming, Children's Miracle Network, any of the hospitals have been there to say, you know what, this is what you're going to expect. This is what's going to happen, and it's going to be okay.
So Leah showed me where this next issue is going to be with her back. Will that be done here in La Crosse, or are you going to Madison for that?
It will be in Madison.
Okay. So you have another trip coming up.
We do, yes.
Okay.
And that's another thing. Children's Miracle Network has been there to ease the assistance of getting down there and back. I can't tell you how many times we've been to Madison, so much that I don't need the GPS anymore. But they've helped. They've helped the stress of getting down there and knowing that I can get the help that I need for my daughter.
Again, we want to make sure that we get some more of those pledges coming in. And the Blood Center of Wisconsin phone bank is 608-784-KIDS, 5437. See, you spell kids out on the phone. And so that's why I say kids and 5437. Did you catch that, Leah, what I was doing? Good job. So what school do you go to?
Logie Middle.
You do. What grade are you in?
6.
You're in 6th grade?
Yeah.
Okay, who's your teacher?
Miss Storley. She's actually my 2nd grade teacher that I found out. So I never knew that she was teaching 6th grade. So I guess now I have my 2nd grade I have my old 2nd grade teacher for middle school.
So you've had Miss Storley twice? Okay, so she must know you pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, good. She has a great student. You're going to have a great year. And so do you think maybe you'll be doing some gymnastics after you get this figured out with your back and what's going on?
Yeah.
Does that scare you a little bit?
Mm-mm. I've been through it many times.
You're a pretty tough cookie, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. How many surgeries has she been through?
5.
5 surgeries.
5. Yep. I guess you can count 6, including the biopsy, but
Yeah.
yeah. And there again, without Children's Miracle Network, I would have never been able to figure out how to get down there. And with that being said, like, if I would have left these alone, they would have grown and affected the way she moves. The leg, as you notice, she does have a limp. She'll always have that limp. And then as far as the back goes, with more tumors coming in, she already has a hard time bending down. She can't do half of the things that other kids do, but that would still not hold her down. She's always making others smile, always making others laugh. She is really a true inspiration, and she is my hero.
Well, you know what? We have some more calls coming in. That's what that is. That's a great noise to hear. And I got to tell you, I hadn't had the pleasure of meeting Leah and meeting yourself here this morning. And just a little while ago, I looked over there and I said, well, that can't be Leah, because she was bouncing around and playing here at Gunderson Health System. And so, you know what? You are a strong girl, and you're doing a great job, and you've got a lot of things coming up, and we are not going to leave this. It's a Blood Center of Wisconsin phone bank. It's 608-784-KIDS. The phone calls are coming in. The pledges are coming in. So, you know, the money is staying local here. I mean, that's another big thing, too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We, with being local, I know a lot of people who could absolutely use the assistance. With being local, we do go from Madison, La Crosse, back and forth. La Crosse, Gunderson here in general has been amazing. I'm just thankful. I really am. All the generous people in the community, like.
Yeah, like your first call, for example, today was a $100 pledge.
Oh,
wow.
We are forever thankful.
Isn't that something? That is
Yes.
amazing. How about a little something for that?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. You know, what always is something that I don't know if people understand just how wonderful we have it here with the health care that we have in our area.
Mm-hmm.
And to think that Gunderson Health System can work so closely with Madison. And you're not just a number, you're not just a chart. They know you guys. They know who you are.
Yeah.
Most
And they
definitely.
pick up the phone. And did you have a favorite doctor?
Yes.
Who's your favorite doctor?
Dr. Garland.
Really?
She's the best doctor ever. She always gives me stuff, and she's like, sometimes she even brings me to the vending machine to get some candy and stuff. It's awesome.
You know what? You just light up when you talk about your doctor. You know, that's got to make your doctor feel like all warm inside, because, you know, that's really special to have that connection, honey. That's really a neat thing.
And they make you feel like family. They do. I mean, like I said, I can't tell you how many times I've cried. Even coming in here today, I got welcomed. Then they told me, "Hey, Rosanna. Hey, Leah." Like, it's something nice to feel like you can come home and feel like it's gonna be okay. You know, all the medical burdens and financial burdens, like, it's okay. These guys, Gunderson and Children's Miracle Network, make it okay.
The Blood Center of Wisconsin phone bank wide open for you at 608-784-KIDS, 608-784-5437. And, you know, once you become part of this Children's Miracle Network Hospital family, you know, we expect you to come back. And we expect you to update us and let us know how Leah is doing. And I know that you have some challenges coming up this fall, but meet them head on. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? All right. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. Now, we're not going anywhere. We're here till Saturday. Those phone banks are wide open. You guys go maybe have a mommy-daughter day. What do you say?
I agree to that.
Is it okay if I talk about my friend Mackenzie? She's my best friend.
You want to say hi to your best friend, Mackenzie? Let's
Yeah.
close with that.
She said she wanted me to shout her out.
Well, shout her out. Hey, Mackenzie.
Mackenzie has been amazing in supporting her through all of her health.
Ending on a happy note, thank you for that. You're listening to the Children's Miracle Network Radiothon, a service of the La Crosse Media Group.
Thank you, Joni. Appreciate it. 10:35. Yeah, keep those phones going. There were some great calls that came in during that last run, and I hear the phone ringing over there right now. The Blood Center of Wisconsin phone bank open, 608-784-KIDS, 784-5437. This is the Children's Miracle Network Hospital's Radiothon.